Hey guys, in today's video I want to talk to you about how to ask the right questions to overcome those obstacles and achieve your fat loss goals. Alright gang, so I want to talk to you about how to ask the right questions to overcome any obstacle in relation to fat loss. Fat loss is what I know, okay? If you have other obstacles, whether that's financial, relationship, job, you can apply the same kind of philosophy, but definitely check out John C. Maxwell's work. He wrote a great book called Great Leaders Ask Great Questions. And check out Anthony Robbins' work. You can, I think you can YouTube his stuff, as well as it's in his book called Awaken the Giant Within. And I'm sure there's other people as well, but they go over asking how to ask the proper questions, the right questions, the good questions, the great questions, in order to get those great answers that helps you chip away at whatever obstacle you're trying to overcome. If you ask poor questions, you're going to get poor answers, and it's just going to contribute to a poor mindset and always spinning your wheels. So again, I'm going to talk about fat loss because that's what I know and that's what I can help you with. But again, this can kind of apply to all aspects, all areas of your life. So in terms of fat loss, I have people come to me all the time who are talking or ask the question, and I'm sure they ask themselves this question many times before they actually come to me, and that is, why can't I lose body fat? Why can't I lose weight? And based on their past experiences, which are probably quote unquote failures, how they react, how they feel because of those failures, their environment, their support or lack of support, your brain is basically gonna take all this information and tell you kind of the truth, but tell you something that's not really going to be beneficial in moving forward. And it's going to tell you, hey, you know what? You ate too much. You're a pig. Or you didn't work out enough. You're not active. You're lazy. You're a sloth. You don't have enough willpower. You don't have enough self-control. Whatever it is, it's probably the truth. It's good to be aware of that stuff, but it's not helping you move forward and overcome these obstacles. So you got to ask the right questions. And when you ask the right questions and you ask great questions, you're going to get great answers, and you're going to start chipping away, moving one step at a time. Remember, progress over perfection. One is always greater than zero. And the questions that you can ask yourself, real simply, are like, what's one thing I can do today that will help me lose weight? Or maybe, how can I get more protein in my diet? How can I go to bed earlier? How can I get better sleep? How can I eat more vegetables? How can I get more exercise? How can I manage my stress? What are ways I can manage my stress? What am I prepared to give up in order to achieve my goal? What am I not prepared to give up in order to achieve my goal? So you ask all these different questions and you get these answers. These are great questions. And as you get these answers, now you can start taking action. And then you can start asking different questions, more questions, okay? If now that you're eating more protein, maybe it's how much protein per day. How much do I need to eat per day in order to feel satiated? And how many vegetables I need per day to get my grams of fiber that I need per day? How many calories do I need to stay under if I'm going to lose body fat? These are the questions that once you start asking, you start getting the answers, and you start seeking out the answers, and things start coming to you, okay? Again, this can be for any aspect of your life, but again, I'm not qualified. It's outside of my realm of expertise to go into those areas, so I'm just going to stick with fat loss. Ask better questions, guys, and you'll get better answers. I hope that helped out a little bit. I know it's still kind of up in the gray. You got still have to do the work. You still got to put in the work. I didn't give you any great tip here. I'm sorry, but it's about creating that awareness and realizing that you need to dig deeper and ask better questions than the generic, crappy question of, I've tried so many times, why can't I lose weight? Or, you're not a special snowflake. I'm sorry. You maybe when it comes to exercise, which I think I mentioned in yesterday's video, but you're really not when it comes to weight loss, at least not in the foundation of things. Start with a foundation, build the foundation, move on from there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Take care.